Hey, it's Jonathan here. Mom's coming over in a few minutes to get her Mother's Day present, but what I didn't tell her is that her Mother's Day present is going to be her first ever TRX workout. Should be a lot of fun, so check it out. Hi, my name is Jonathan Ross. We're going to do a TRX Mother's Day workout. Now here I have with me today my mother Patricia. She's 68 years old and I have that on camera just in case she is going to beat me up for saying that. You now have evidence. So we're going to put her through a really quick workout because what's really great about the TRX and about fitness in general is that it's something that everyone can have. So we're going to do a really fast workout that will help you understand how you can get fit in one place really quickly. So the first thing I want you to do, Mom, is to stand up and we're going to face away from your anchor, hold both handles with your arms fully extended. So this first movement we're having her do is going to help warm up her shoulders and trunk. So now start to walk backwards with small steps. As she takes every step backwards, she's getting more and more weight into her upper body as she's transitioning. Step forward again, all the way back to your upright position, just natural movement, good. Now walk back in one more time. Keep your shoulders relaxed, slow down a little bit. She's getting comfortable, so she's speeding up a little bit. Now this is going to give her a lot of shoulder stability. It's also going to warm up her trunk. As she walks in and out, her task of maintaining upper body stability gets harder and harder. So as she steps in this one last time, she's going to probably feel like she's a little more in control of this movement. Great. Now as you get back up, I want you to turn around all the way, holding the handles. So step and swing one arm overhead and just reverse your position. Now we're going to do this exact same movement, but we're going to do it facing the other direction. So as she steps forward this time, she's going to protect that upper body position while she increases the weight loading into her upper body. So step forward towards me, walk in, keep the chest high, hips and shoulders under control. As she increases the loading in the upper body, it gets more challenging. She steps back, and look at her now. She's feeling stronger and more confident. The sternum is high. It's a beautiful posture. Step back in. Again, as she walks in, she's getting an increased load in the upper body, increased stability demands, and then she gets a little bit of leg work and a nice warm up there as she steps away. One more time, and then we're going to move to the next exercise. She's already beginning to breathe heavy, which is good because she's pulling more oxygen into her body. She's warming up her body by increasing blood flow and increasing the tissue temperatures. Now, I'm going to have you stand right where you are. We're going to let go of the TRX with your hands. We're going to put both of your handles through the foot cradles. Come over, stand right here and face towards me. Next, she's going to do something I call wood chops. We're going to do TRX wood chops. She's going to stand sideways with respect to the anchor point with both of her hands looped through the foot cradles. She's going to squat down and reach in. So squat down and reach in, and then she's going to squat up and reach up. So she's doing essentially a wood chopping motion where she's chopping side to side, as her task is to keep tension on the TRX handles as she drops up and down. So it's an up and down squat motion with a rotational angular upper body movement. It's actually a lot harder to coordinate than it looks, right, Mom?
Yes.
But this also helps to develop lower body strength and upper body coordination. So we're now coordinating different movements in the upper body and the lower body. Hold right there. Take a big reach overhead, step the right foot forward, rotate through, and step backwards now. Step back this way, so you're going to do the wood chop on the other side. There we are. And she's doing the same movement now. Of course, we have to do the other side. We rotated one direction, now we're going to rotate the other. So she's going to go squat, and then reach down and in, and then come out of that squat, and then up and out. Beautiful. She's taking nice deep breaths as she's doing this. It's really a full body movement. It will help warm you up. It's also going to really be a little bit challenging because it really is a total body movement. She's moving the hips first, which is key on any squat or lunge movement. All we really have to do is put our hips in charge. If we do that, we'll be better at that movement. Good, let's do one more. Now we're transitioning to where you're standing underneath the anchor point facing away. You're standing back here. You're going to put one hand in each handle. This is something we're doing called leg swings. This is going to be great for hip mobility and a lot of balance as well. So she's going to stand on her right leg and take her left leg and swing it front to back. She's going to do this 5 times, keeping the left leg slightly bent. Her job with this is to keep the right leg stable and keep the right foot open instead of gripping inside the shoe. She would ideally want to focus on better balance here by keeping that foot nice and flat and open to provide a more stable base of support. Look at her go. Now she's going to transition where she's going to swing that left leg around the right leg. She's going to do this big hip swing motion, a big internal and external rotation movement for the right leg. So as she's swinging that left leg around, the balance demands increase as the center of gravity changes and also as her balance center changes. Now let's change legs. So she's going to do this same sequence on the other leg. She will now stand on her left leg, swinging the right one front to back, keeping the knee slightly bent. The left foot again will stay open and nice and relaxed instead of gripping the shoe. She wants to stay really strong in that left leg, working on balance, and that right leg just swings front to back. She's feeling good now. You can probably even hear the breathing a bit. Let's take that right leg, swing it around the left. Big hip rotation, internal and external rotation on the left side. Look at her go. She's feeling strong now. Big hip movement, nice movement. She hasn't even started breathing heavy yet. This is good. She's getting better already. I love that. All right, you're done with that one.